All right, let's go over the symmetrical wedge. Okay, I'm on gold right now, guys and gals. This is a projected trade I had this morning. I actually posted this in the room at 7:45 this morning. At 7:45 this morning, I posted this setup. We were right here in this range at 7:45, right here. We're right here where I'm posting this little box at. That's where we were this morning. All right, we're right here. Price is right here. I said we were in a symmetrical wedge. So the methodology, we're looking for a break retest of the symmetrical wedge. Watch that, crude traders. Watch crude is trying to break on you. So we're in a symmetrical wedge right here, symmetrical wedge. Now, what is a symmetrical wedge? Out of 5 trading days of the week, typically 2 out of those 5, you're going to come in and log in the trading room, and you're going to be in a flat range market. And the best way to see it is if you have a flat magenta MA that's flat. Remember, we don't use moving averages per se, but we use them for trend direction. If it's flat across the screen, you are what? You are in a range market. We're not trending hard up and down. This is trending hard up and down. You see this trend yesterday? It was easy selling yesterday. Just sell retracements, sell retracements, sell retracements. You come in today and you're flat as a pancake pretty much, right? See this magenta MA? Look at the difference. See how flat it is? Watch. Here's how you find trend markets and range markets. This is flat, pretty much flat. Yesterday, skinny it down, we are angled down. You just take no buys, all sells. Huge gold sells yesterday. Huge. Look at that angle. See the difference between this angle and how flat that is? So that teaches you how to buy and sell the market for the day. If we are trending hard down, we're only going to sell retracements and market profiles. Sell HVA, let LVA break retest. Right? Sell profile on retracements. If it's flat as a pancake, which it was today, I recognize that. So half an hour before it happened, what I did was I drew this in for you. And I said, I gave you an instant message in the room that said we're in a symmetrical wedge. And a symmetrical wedge, it is 2-point. It has 2 lower highs and 2 higher lows. All right? Here's 2 higher lows and 2 lower highs. I drew the wedge in for you about a half hour before it happened, right here, before it broke. And I said in the instant message to all you traders, the methodology is going to be a break retest of the symmetrical wedge. So what you're going to do is you're going to wait for that wedge to break through. You're going to let it retest, and you're going to look for negative market delta. So you're going to let it break through, let it retest. Once it retests into that low value area, or see how it almost hit my wedge, you're going to look for a continuation short, and it works just like this. That's your pattern you're going to see in symmetrical wedges. It breaks through, it retests. That is a pattern you see, and that's the pattern I wanted. Now, what I did is I said we have 40 ticks on the first push. How I knew that had a great potential, I take the high of the wedge to the low of the wedge. That is your distance. Now you can take it over to take it to the break of the wedge retest. This is going to be your first target no matter what. That's why I told traders to scale this morning, right into that level. Okay, so you pretty much know where the possible first push on the wedge is going to be. That's called a symmetrical break wedge retest. Now what we did is negative market delta was right there. Negative market delta on the retest of the wedge was negative 67. Anything over 50 on gold is huge. That one was 67 negative. We also had a retracement short, negative 45 in a high value area here. So we had 2 really great trades this morning off of gold. There and there. And look at it, caught the inflection point. Look at that. Look at our stop loss. Our stop loss is 2 ticks above the swing high here and 2 ticks below the swing high here, either one. Never even came close to your stops. Then we come into a break of low value area, and here's your first retracement. There's your first retracement, 841. You're allowed to take that short with negative market delta. Negative market delta is at the highs, and you can get that short if you want that short on right here with stop above your swing high here also. So you really have 3 shots at gold. There's your 3 shots at gold. Okay, so when you're trading the ADP report, gold really reacts with that. When you trade unemployment claims tomorrow, every Thursday at 8:30, you can trade this the same way. If it's in a symmetrical wedge, same way. We can see symmetrical wedges are 2 lower highs, 2 higher lows. Once it breaks through that wedge, let it retest with a couple ticks, negative market delta, nails it right there. And then there's your profit potential. Okay? But you'll get this around 2 days a week in all markets. Around 2 days a week, you'll get that type of wedge, and then you just play it that way. Let it break, retest for continuation. Pretty simple.